Hey guys, welcome back to the movie summary. Beginning of the movie, we see a student named Matthew. He takes the lift to go to his room. Just then a girl takes many clothes and enters the lift. Matthew can't even see her face because she has so many clothes. Matthew presses the lift button to go down. As the lift goes down, the power goes out. So the lift stops in the middle and both of them stay in the lift. In that darkness, both of their faces are not visible to each other, but they make private time together without looking at each other. When he wakes up in the morning, Matthew is sleeping in the same lift. The girl is already leaving from there. When Matthew wakes up, Matthew finds the girl's underwear. Matthew tells his friend everything that happened. He says, "I want to meet that girl." Matthew asks his friend how to find the girl as he has not seen her. Then his friend says that you should go to that girl's hostel and find matching bra to the underwear you found. Then you will know who that girl is. Matthew also agrees with this idea. Matthew comes up with a plan as it is difficult for boys to get into the girl's hostel. He enters the hostel with the job of room service boy. Matthew brings some rats with him and throws them in the girls' rooms. Helping them, Matthew goes into the girls' rooms and checks their undergarments. But he cannot find a matching bra for his underwear. Matthew used to check the girls' rooms daily. While checking like that, one day a girl's boyfriend was bothering her in the room. The girl name is Patty. Seeing that, Matthew goes inside and fights with him to save Patty. Patty prescribes medicine to Matthew because Matthew gets hit in that fight. One day when Matthew was in college, a girl named Arlene came to Matthew and said, "Let's play a football match. It says whoever loses has to take off their clothes and become naked." Matthew also says okay to that. Later they both play a match in which Matthew loses. According to the rule, the losers have to take off all their clothes and become naked. Matthew takes off all his clothes but is too shy to take off his underwear. Just then the girls there take off Matthew's underwear. Then his stick falls out. All the girls there are shocked and impressed because his stick is so big. Arlene is also very impressed. Seeing their reactions, Matthew confidently leaves from there naked. For so many days, Matthew cannot find matching bra of that girl underwear. Matthew checked almost all the rooms. But so far only one room has not been checked. That room belongs to a girl named Dora. Matthew somehow goes into that girl's room. Then we learn that Dora thinks she's not pretty so she doesn't go out much. One day Matthew accidentally meets his 11th grade classmate Wendy. He tells Wendy everything that happened. Then Wendy says, "I will help you." Wendy helps Matthew find a matching bra for the underwear he has. Matthew goes to the girl who owns that bra. But that girl is not the girl he met in the lift. Because the girl who met in the lift spoke. The girl he met now cannot speak, she is a dumb girl. So Matthew gets sad. Then Matthew gets an idea. He gives an ad in the paper saying that, "I love you so much. I will wait for you every Thursday in the college basement." Every Thursday Matthew was waiting for the girl in the basement of the college, but she never came. At night Matthew and Wendy are having dinner. Matthew tells Wendy that "I am afraid to talk to girls." Wendy then transforms Matthew into a girl and names him Francesca to alleviate Matthew's fear. Wendy tells, "Now you talk to girls like a girl. Then you will lose your fear of talking to girls." Matthew also says okay to that. He talks to all the girls and asks if you ever spend private time in the lift. Then they all say, "No, we never spend private time in the lift." Matthew gets disappointed there too. One day Patty asks Matthew, "If you don't like me." Then Matthew says, "Why are you asking that?" "Because you still like that girl you met in the elevator. Whenever you see me, your eyes do not show love for me. If you like that girl so much then go with that girl." While they are talking, Patty's boyfriend comes there. There they both have a fight. Matthew then pins Patty's boyfriend's hair to the floor with a stapler. Matthew and Patty escape from there and go into a room. There they make private time together. Later, Matthew feels very regretful about his relationship with Patty. Because Matthew loves the girl he met in the lift wholeheartedly. He doesn't like being intimate with Patty while loving her. So Matthew decides to break up with Patty. One day Matthew was waiting in the basement for a girl he met in the elevator. The girl really gets close to Matthew. Matthew can't see the girl even now because it's so dark in the basement. The girl says to Matthew that I don't have any feelings for you, you will stop following me from now on, and leaves. Hearing that, Matthew is very hurt and goes to Wendy and tells everything that happened. Then Wendy said, I think the girl already had another boyfriend and that's why she doesn't love you. It says that you should not waste your time and find another girlfriend. Matthew then turns to Francesca and asks Patty if she likes Matthew. Patty then says that she used to like him but doesn't like him now because he loves another girl. While they are talking like that, Patty's boyfriend comes there again. He thinks Matthew is a girl and is going to forcefully seduce him. Matthew then bites Patty's boyfriend's tongue and escapes. Matthew is very sad because he cannot find that girl. He finally takes a decision and comes in front of the girls' hostel and calls all the girls and proposes to all the girls there in the form of a poem about the events that happened in the lift. All the girls who heard that poem were very impressed and said that I am the girl in that lift. Then Matthew gets very confused. But then he sees a girl from a window. She looks like the girl he met in the lift. Immediately he goes to that room and sees that the girl is Patty. But Patty rejects Matthew's proposal and says, you don't like me. You likes the girl who met in the lift. Matthew is deeply hurt by this and is fixated on getting Patty's love anyway. Matthew immediately goes to Patty and looks into her eyes with love. Now Patty can see the love for her in Matthew's eyes. Later they both become close and make private time together. This is how this movie ends.